1300 hours, Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Ali Ahmed. First, the headlines. Prime Minister says funds received under Russian digital account have crossed $1 billion. Foreign Minister has expressed support and sympathy to Indian people amid worst COVID-19 situation there. A delegation of Sri Lankan Buddhist monks visited rock-carved Buddha and museum in Swat Valley today. On the International Day for Multilateralism and Diplomacy for Peace being observed today, Foreign Office has reaffirmed Pakistan's abiding commitment to multilateralism. And now, the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan has said that funds received under Russian digital account have crossed $1 billion. In a tweet today, he thanked overseas Pakistanis for their overwhelming response. The Prime Minister also appreciated the efforts of State Bank of Pakistan and banks for achieving this significant milestone in a short period. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has reiterated Pakistan's commitment to strengthen bilateral relations with Afghanistan in all the fields. He expressed these views in a meeting with his Afghan counterpart Hanif Atmar in Istanbul. They discussed latest developments in Afghan peace process and strengthening of bilateral relations. 157 more deaths due to coronavirus infection have been reported in the country during the last 24 hours. According to the National Command and Operations Center, 5,908 new positive cases were diagnosed in one day, and positivity ratio remained 11.27%. The death toll due to pandemic has now reached 16,999. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has expressed support and sympathy to the Indian people amid worst COVID-19 situation there. In a tweet today, Shah Mahmood Qureshi, on behalf of people of Pakistan, extended heartfelt sympathies to affected families in India in the wake of current wave of COVID-19 infections that has hit the country hard. Foreign Minister said COVID-19 pandemic is yet another reminder that humanitarian issues required responses beyond political consideration. He said Pakistan continues to work with SAARC countries to foster cooperation to tackle the pandemic. Amid a spike in coronavirus cases, Pakistan Civil Aviation Authority has extended travel restrictions for international passengers arriving from 23 Category C countries, including India, till 30th of this month. According to a list attached by Aviation Division in a brief press note, only Pakistanis, diplomatic passport holders and their families would be allowed to enter Pakistan under certain SOPs, including 72-hour-old PCR test, before boarding a flight to Pakistan. Whereas the passengers coming from 20 Category A countries, including China and Saudi Arabia, do not require COVID-19 PCR test before entering to Pakistan. It said that all countries not specified in Category A and C fell in Category B. The delegation of Sri Lankan Buddhist monks arrived at rock-carved Buddha at Jahanabad in Swat Valley today and offered their rituals. The Buddha figure is about 7 meters in height and is certainly the most impressive piece of sculpture to be seen in Gandhara region. Meanwhile, the delegation of Sri Lankan Buddhist monks visited Swat Museum, where they witnessed antique objects of Gandhara sculptures. In United Kingdom, protest demonstrations against Indian atrocities in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir were held in various cities. The call for the protests was given by Tehreek-e-Kashmir, United Kingdom. Speaking on the occasion, President of Tehreek-e-Kashmir UK, Raja Fahim Kiani, termed the silence of United Nations on plight of the Kashmiris as very unfortunate. He called upon United Nations to help in the release of all Kashmiri detainees, especially political prisoners and human rights defenders in the occupied territory. International Day for Multilateralism and Diplomacy for Peace is being observed today. In his statement on the occasion, Foreign Office spokesperson Zahid Hafiz Chaudhry reaffirmed Pakistan's abiding commitment to multilateralism and central role of United Nations in promoting a peaceful and prosperous world order. The spokesperson said complex challenges faced by international community today are a stark reminder of need for enhancing cooperative multilateralism. Zahid Hafiz Chaudhry said Pakistan will continue to play its part in promoting international and regional peace and security. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has called for strong multilateral action to address common crises and threats that international community is facing. In his video message on the International Day for Multilateralism and Diplomacy for Peace, Guterres urged the need to address climate crisis and to build stronger, safer communities and societies. Third and last T20 match between Pakistan and Zimbabwe will be played in Harare tomorrow. Match will start at 1400 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Three-match series is leveled by 1-1. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk. And for the live video streaming of our bulletins, visit the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.